we got my first One Piece trading card game deck list video. I was able to go 5-0 last night with it at my local game store, which was awesome. Most success I've had with Luffy, and I can't lie, I love Luffy and would love to take him to the top. You know, I'd love to try and get a serial numbered version and have that to play with my Luffy deck. I think that'd be so cool. Anyway, let's jump into this deck build. Super quick setup. So I've got 4 of the Tony choppers, 1-drop blockers. Good to have those bodies out just to cover your bases. 4 Otamas. She's part of our 2000 counter set, as well as she's got her on-play ability. Give one of your opponent's characters minus 2000 power during this turn, which is awesome for taking out bodies, either by attacks or with our Robin ability. Then I've got 4 Search Nami. She's got the 1000 counter power, which is awesome, and then she lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and search any Straw Hat Crew type card, which is so cool. So valuable in this deck. Then I've decided to go with only 3 of the 1-drop Namis to utilize our Rested Dawn ability with our leader a bit more and some of our other cards, as well as her 1000 counter ability. Then, last night I was actually running 4 of this Sanji, although I obtained a few of the tournament pack 2000 counter power Luffy's. I'll show those in a minute, so I rotated the other 3 out for those. Mainly I use this Sanji for that 2000 counter. Almost any time I've gotten him on the field and he's seen play, and I utilize his life ability, it puts me in a situation that I can't recover from in my personal experience. So that's why I've decided to switch to the tournament Luffy. I've got 2 of the Rush Sanji. The Dawn ×2 ability is awesome, trying to utilize our Nami and our Luffy here. And even only being able to use 1 Rested Dawn always towards it is amazing. Got 2 Bartolomeos. I actually had 4 in last night, and I decided to pull 2 out for our 4-cost Brook to have a bit more counter towards Green Kid, mainly. He's a problem. Can't even lie. And then we've got 4 Brooks 2000 counter ability, and honestly, in my deck build personally, I use this character quite a bit. The on-play giving those 2 Rested Dawn is awesome, given Sanji. The Rush ability can buff a character for a 7k swing. Yeah, there's a few other uses too. You can give that a 5-drop Luffy unblockable with it. Really awesome. Of course, I'm playing red, so I've got 4 Rush Zoro, 3-drop, 5000 power, and he comes in swinging on the turn he's played, so that is great. And then here's those 3 tournament Luffys I subbed in after the tournament last night. Using that Dawn ×2 on your turn, just to be able to give him 4000 rather than 2000, when he would normally gain 2000 off the Dawn ability, and then utilizing my Nami and leader ability towards that as well. Essentially, I can play it in such a way that I'm able to utilize that ability for free, as well as the Dawn to play something before that. And I've got 3 Nico Robins. Honestly, I only have 3, and I've messed around with 4 on the simulator, and personally, I'm okay with running only 3. I've had times where I wasn't so excited to see 2 of those in hand. Moving on to the Brooks, those were substituted in after the tournament as well for the 2 Bartolomeos, due to the fact that I had excess blockers and they were being blown up on the board pretty easily. And he's got the 1k counter power, plus he gives me another chance to take down that 8-drop kid when he comes out. And some of those bigger bodies in the blue decks and Kaido deck, as well as kind of what I had in mind for that play. 3 of the Trafalgar Law, 4-drop, 5,000 power, 1,000 counter. And on play, you can give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2,000 power during this turn, which is great. You can use that to swing on a character or just to take down the power level of some of those really beefy ones that we love to see. I love to see him on the board. Hate to be on the opposing side of him, though. Got 4 of the starter deck Luffy. Of course, he is amazing. Unblockable with Dawn ×2, and if I can play it outright, I can use him and get his ability off for just 5 with Nami on the board and my leader. Although 6 with leader is always awesome too, being able to utilize that Dawn towards him in this particular deck with Luffy compared to Zoro. And bear with me, I'm getting new equipment soon on payday for videos. Got 1 Shanks in there. I'm actually considering pulling him out for another Diable Jambe due to the fact that he is a 9-drop and he only blows past small blockers, wherein an extra Diable Jambe is a 1 cost to play, can give any Straw Hat character unblockable, utilize that Dawn that I had rested to play it with my leader ability, and then I can stack 9k on any unblockable Straw Hat crew character. I feel like it's just a bit more consistent rather than relying on this one of in the deck. I did have 2 in, although I had 2 in hand in one of my matches on the simulator and lost due to that. You know, so I've made some adjustments. 4 Gum Gum Jet Pistols, of course. Lovely card. You know, you can KO one of your opponent's characters 6,000 power or less for 4 from hand, or trigger it from your life. I mean, I have no downsides to this card whatsoever. And then 2 Diable Jambe to finish off the deck build. Honestly, I love to save this for my final play, try and get their life down to that 0 total, no life cards left, and just pop that Diable Jambe out onto my leader card, swing 15,000 unblockable, and hopefully end the game. Oh wait, that's honestly my favorite play between Diable Jambe and Monkey D. Luffy. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I tried to keep it short and sweet. I'm new to this, so any subscribers I would be much appreciative of. And yeah, I hope to have some more content coming out soon relative to One Piece. Have a good day, everybody.